So here with Shon Lewis and Spenser Mango. This February, and it's African American History Month here in the United States, and just wanted to chat with some of our top coaches that might give us a little perspective about how the sport of wrestling has impacted their lives and about the heritage of African Americans and people of color in our sport. Shon, just some thoughts about why it's important for people to recognize the history of wrestling in regards to the African American experience.
Well, I mean, first of all, thank you for asking that question. It is Black History Month, and again, I look forward to that. But at the same time, we need to celebrate Black History every month,
Yep.
not just February, But wrestling has been, of course, an inspiration for me. I mean, that's why I'm here, at the age of 52 years old, and being a wrestler since the 80s. It's just that there's a lot of people before me that paved the way.
Right.
I'm the head coach, and I've been the head coach for the Army World Class Athlete Program for almost 20 years now. And well, now it's 20 years exactly. And years ago, that wasn't possible, right? There's no way that an African American would be a head coach of any team. But now, because of people, in different sports, paving the way and going through those hard battles, I'm able and afforded the opportunity to be a head coach. We still have a long way to go and battle every day. So it's just a great honor for me to be in this position, and also to have a great coach like Spenser Mango, who has done a tremendous job with the program. So I'm just ecstatic to have this opportunity, and I'm ecstatic to just push, for the next one to have an opportunity, no matter what it may be. Maybe a CEO of a major corporation or whatever it may be. Maybe the president. I don't know. I'm just trying to do my part on a daily basis and push everything forward.
So, Spenser, you came out of St. Louis, right? And obviously, you got involved in wrestling as a youth. And how was it that the sport was important to you? And what kind of opportunities were you able to receive in wrestling coming up through the system back there in Missouri?
Yes, wrestling has opened so many doors for me. It's provided so many opportunities for me to grow as a person and as a wrestler. Coming from St. Louis, I wasn't exposed to wrestling until I was in high school. But after I did, it enabled me to go to college for free, and now I support my family because of the great sport. But it's I think just going forward, trying to provide that same opportunity, or as best as I can, for other African American athletes coming through, and give them an opportunity to be able to achieve some of their dreams.
Shon and Spenser, were there any specific African American wrestlers or African American wrestling coaches that were inspirations to you as you came through your years in the sport?
Well, of course. I mean, it's. I don't want to start naming, because it's too many to name, and there's, but I mean, it started, at home. My brother wrestled 1 year in high school, and then just watching him out there and having the courage to go out there to compete. When wrestling is a team but individual sport, and 2 men enter, 1 man leaves, type of deal. So and that was my first inspiration. But of course, watching the greats, Greg Gibson and Lloyd Keiser, Nate Carr, Bobby Douglas, keep going on and on. I didn't want to start naming people because I don't want to leave someone out.
But some come to mind, and there might have been some that helped your career, right?
Yeah. I mean, watching Kenny Mondays and Melvin Douglas and Kevin Jackson. I mean, again, I said I wasn't going to name any names, and I just named about 15, right?
Yeah.
So, but then you go on and on and on and on, and it's not. Those are the individuals I just named are medalists, world medalists, right, and Olympic medalists. But it's the inspiration. It doesn't have to be the Olympic medalist. It's the guy that you looked up to when you were in freshman or 8th grade, and you watching a guy in high school or a guy in the 9th grade, and you were like, man, I want to be like that dude. That dude is good. That dude is quick. That dude is fast. He pins everybody, right? He might not wrestle, after high school, but that was the inspiration. And just in seeing somebody that looked like you doing stuff and being exposed to that, right? That was excitement, So those names that I gave you, those are worldwide names. Everybody in the world knows those names.
But you all have someone that's even right at home,
right? Absolutely.
Spenser, any thoughts about people that you just wouldn't mind calling out? Or
Oh yeah, Coach Brian Jackson. He coaches at Missouri Baptist now. He brought me up some when I first started wrestling. Took me on trips. Exposed me to a higher level than just the state championship and state dual meets and all that stuff. But we would go to all kinds of freestyle tournaments. Got me going to Fargo, and just kind of mentored me along the way, and he was a big part of my wrestling career.
So either one of you guys could talk about this, but I mean, the Army is well known for its diversity, not just on its wrestling program, but across the entire Army structure and everything like that. Talk about how that's an important part of your experience serving our country and also, being an African American as part of the armed forces.
Yeah, well, I always say that everybody on 4th of July or what have you likes to yell, USA, USA, USA.
Right.
But when you put that hand up and you swear to defend this, these colors don't run, right? And It's not just white, it's not just black, it's not just Hispanic, it's not just Asian, it's the USA, right? It's all Americans. So, it's a special honor to represent and protect this country. And at the end of the day, when I have that flag draped over my coffin, that probably be my proudest moment, right?
Do we think we can get more kids of color in our sport, and how would we do that? I mean, what do you think?
Honestly, I think it's just exposure. I honestly didn't really know what wrestling was until a little older age than most athletes here. But just giving, providing opportunities and making the athletes aware that the sport actually exists, and I think that's going to go a long way in growing wrestling for people of color in the community.
I want to thank both of you guys for what you do for wrestling and for the athletes that you coach and the people that you impact. And certainly our commitment to growing wrestling starts right from the little kids up to the senior level. And I appreciate you helping me explain a little bit this to people. Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.